Dayton's news and talk depend on it.
If anything unusual happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Just want the radio on. Okay, I see we need to kill 2 hours.
Who is this clown?
First name, Todd.
That show, off the radio.
Do you listen?
He makes me laugh.
He's tolerable.
You can hear for yourself.
5 o'clock every day.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
That's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot.
So hot. Personally, I think it's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot.
So hot.
Oh my God, that's hot.
I think it's hot.
That's hot.
It's hot. This is hot.
It is so hot.
That's hot.
So hot, right?
I think it's so hot.
It's so hot.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube, but only barely. I think there's squirrels in this computer, or maybe it's just me. I don't know, but if you're watching on the live stream a little bit later and all of a sudden I stop and I freeze and I don't move, I haven't stroked out. It's probably the computer. So anyway, and it is hot. It's October 1st. It shouldn't be this hot. I'm going to a pepper party on Saturday night at a friend's house, and I was hoping to wear flannel and jeans and boots, but I think I'm going to be wearing flip-flops and a Speedo. It's supposed to be in the mid-80s. Are you kidding me? That's not a fall party. Good Lord. Anyway, welcome to the show. Tonight, we've got another pair of tickets to give away to see Monty Python's Holy Grail, October 11th at the Schuster, with a special Q&A that follows with none other than John Cleese. And by the way, it's John Cleese. It's not John Cleese. It's John Cleese. Emphasis on the E's. So that's coming up tonight. Also, it is Wing It Wednesday, sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. We are scheduled to have a gentleman by the name of Dan Cochran. He is the facilities director at Choices in Community Living in Dayton. So he's going to be here just after 6:30 talking about what they do for our community, which is great stuff. And also last night we started talking about this. Parker Testa, who is he's our assistant sports director. He's a producer here on the show. He does the Friday night football games with Ron Otto, play-by-play. Yesterday, we revealed that he is the brand new host of Touchdown 7 on Channel 7, which is just great. I'm very excited for Parker, but we were talking last night. I feel like he needs a catchphrase because longtime host of Touchdown 7 was the legendary Dayton broadcaster Mike Hartsock. And his catchphrase, and I don't know that he intended it to become a catchphrase, but whenever they were going into a commercial on Touchdown 7 or when they were doing sports on Channel 7, you remember those days, right? During the news, he'd say, "Stay right there." And we would all stay right there. So I feel like Parker needs some sort of catchphrase. So give that some thought, ponder it a bit. I've got some ideas that I came up with last night after a few White Claws, and we're going to bounce them off him. And I would encourage folks to give us a call at 937-457-1290. And yeah, maybe we'll come up with something. Now, I told him before the show, technically, he doesn't have to use the catchphrase. This is really just a way for us to promote his big debut on Touchdown 7 and give me something to talk about. That's really what this is. This is this is really just for me, Parker.
Happy to provide content.
Well, I'm glad. But before we get to that, we're a month in, or just over a month into school. And you might recall that the state of Ohio, they implemented a law that is to take place this school year about school districts coming up with a policy prohibiting cell phones during the day. Now, I don't know if all schools have implemented this. They're supposed to do it by January 1st, but I would imagine there are schools that have already implemented that. And there was some pushback on this. Obviously, the students were not real happy about this, not being able to have access to their phone during the day. But there were also parents who were a little concerned about this because of the crazy world that we live in with school shootings and everything and emergencies that happen. Parents were feeling like, hey, I got to be able to get a hold of my kid in case something happens. Or they need to be able to get a hold of me. But now we're into this school year, and a lot of these schools have said, no, you can't have access to your cell phone. So I'm curious, a month or so into the school year, how this is working out for parents, for students, and teachers. Are you seeing less distractions? With the cell phones not being available in those schools that have already implemented this. Again, maybe not every school has done this yet. There's still time on the clock, the calendar, if you will. So I'd be curious to know how that's going. The other reason that I bring this up is I saw a story today in the New York Post that already the kids have figured out a way to hack the system. So, you know, the kids on their phone, the big thing is the texting back and forth, and everybody does this, but the kids, you know, they're texting back and forth. Sometimes they were texting the kid sitting next to them, right? Because you're not supposed to be talking in class, but they're, you know, that kind of thing. Or being on social media. But the big thing was communicating with their classmates, whether they be in the same room or down the hallway or somewhere else. So what they've done now, let me just tell you, I'm going to tell you what their hack is. And I don't want anybody to think, oh gosh, way to go, Todd. You're telling all the kids how to hack the system. The kids already know. they were on this 10 minutes after the ban went into effect. They've already done this, right? But this is really more of a case of, hey, if you didn't know, your kids may be skirting the rules. Now, maybe you don't care, and that's fine. Whatever. It's your choice. It's your kid. But here's what they're doing. They have figured out, and I think that they probably believe themselves that they've invented this because, you know, the Gen Zs, great kids, but they think they've invented everything. You know, all the new fashion or the fashion that they're wearing, they think, oh, wow, well, look at us. This has already been a fashion like 10 times. So you've not invented anything. But here's what they're doing. They are creating Google documents. You know, like the Google has, you can do the Google Docs, you can do spreadsheets, you can do all these things. But they're creating Google documents, just blank pieces of paper in the cloud, and they are inviting all their friends. And everybody is logging into that on their laptops or iPads at school, and probably school assigned laptops and iPads. What they've reinvented are those crazy AOL chat rooms. Remember those? Where you could just get in there and you're just chatting back and forth to everybody. There's no monitor, there's nothing. You can say and do whatever you want. That's what they've done. So now they're not worried about the texting on their cell phones because they figured it out. And they probably just open one of the tabs, you know, in Google or Chrome or whatever they're using, and hide it on their screen. So when the teacher walks around, looking around, what are you doing? What are you doing? They don't see it. but yet they've created that, or they think they've created that or reinvented it. But yeah, that's what's happening now. And it's probably happening in schools and classrooms here in Dayton, in the Dayton area. I thought maybe there would be hope that after the cell phones went away, the kids would go back to writing notes to each other, like on actual notebook paper with pens and pencils. But I'm probably pretty sure that the writing of that would hurt their hands. And they wouldn't do it. It's just too much. It's too much. And many of them don't know cursive. And to sit and write and print, on a piece of paper, a note to somebody, that takes too long. It's much quicker with cursive, but they don't know that. A lot of them don't learn cursive anymore. So, but just so you're aware, they're using the Google Documents to message. So if you got any thoughts on that, 937-457-1290. All right, Parker, hop on real quick.
I learned cursive.
Oh, well, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. You started school. How old are you now?
I am 23.
Oh, yeah. So you didn't start school last century.
No.
Okay. Well, that's good that they taught you that. That's good.
Can't say I retained much of it, but
right. That was at Beaver Creek, right?
What's that?
Where were you at?
I didn't go to high school in Dayton.
Yeah, I didn't think so. But
No.
somebody on the live stream said, "Hey, Parker Testa's a Beaver Creek grad." I'm like, "No."
My dad is a Beaver Creek grad.
Oh, maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is. That's what it is. All right. Well, here's a couple of catchphrase ideas.
Okay.
And I want to open this up to the Edgeheads, 937-457-1290, because he needs something to make his debut this Friday night on Touchdown 7. Because Hartsock had "Stay Right There." So here's a couple that I came up with last night.
All right.
It's Testa time on Touchdown 7. Testa time. Testa time on Touchdown 7.
Not bad.
Going to a commercial break. These next three, going to a commercial break. Don't leave the huddle. Touchdown 7 rolls on after this.
I like that one.
Hold on to your helmets. More touchdowns on your way, or on the way. And then this is my personal favorite. Get a grip on your nachos. More gridiron greatness after this.
That's I think
that would cut through.
Yeah. I like those. Those are good.
And then one for, and this should be a feature. Whenever there's an interception, you have to call it Parker's Pick 6 of the week.
Huh.
Kind of rolls off the tongue.
Okay.
Just something to consider.
We'll workshop it.
Yeah. So if you got a suggestion for Parker, hit us up.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up, punk.
Double D.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Don't punt out. Catchphrase for Parker. I like it. Don't punt out. Park it right there. Oh, good. Oh, cool. Do you want to? When are you going to play it? During Friday, like during your game, or what? Ah, awesome. Toby, I love your comment. The awful waffle. I haven't been to the Waffle House in a long time. There are some schools that don't teach cursive anymore. I mean, I couldn't tell you which schools, but I've seen many articles about that, and I've had teachers call the show before talking about that. I would imagine part of the problem is, honestly, their dexterity with their fingers, because they're much more in tune to, working on a device with a screen. That's what many kids are learning on. They're learning to text. They're typing everything. Probably not coloring like they used to. Using digital paint brushes,
Will Game 2 be a reversal of fortune for the Reds? We'll have more on that at 5:30. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, let's get back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. The state of Ohio, they've banned cell phones in schools. This was a law that went into effect earlier this year for this school year. And I'm just curious if parents, teachers, students out there, not all schools have probably enacted the ban, but It's on the way, so I'm just curious what people are seeing. Tracy in Logan County. What's up, Tracy?
Hi, how are you?
I'm well. What's shaking with you?
Well, I just wanted to call and let you know that I'm a high school choir director.
Ah, okay.
And I have over 90 students in my choir at one time. And this cell phone ban, we've already went ahead and implemented it. It has been nothing short of amazing.
Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I can believe it. I can believe it.
Yes, you wouldn't believe how many kids would beforehand take their cell phone and go to the bathroom and be on YouTube, for 10 or 20 minutes.
Right. I have to tinkle, teacher, and then come back 20 minutes later. You won't believe what I just saw on YouTube. Yeah, that's crazy.
I will tell you, I just want to share my favorite thing about it. So
sure.
I have some helpers that come in that are seniors the last period of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been so many times where we'll just stand around the piano and work through parts of a song. And it's kind of like the olden days in the 90s when I graduated, right?
Yeah.
But one day we're next to the band room and they were practicing the Star Spangled Banner. And my kids, I have about 8 that period, one by one stood up, put their hands on their heart and started singing along with the band in the next room.
Oh, that's awesome.
A few minutes later, they practiced a different part of the Star Spangled Banner. They all stand up again. And I said, hey, guys, they're practicing. You don't have to keep standing up. Well, a few minutes later, guess what happens?
They did
all
it again.
Stand up again and sing with like all their heart.
Yeah.
At the very end, after the band was done, all my kids start clapping and the band kids yell back across the hall, thank you.
That's awesome. See, they wouldn't be doing that if they were on their phones.
Not at all. They'd be
distracted. Yep. All right, Tracy, I got to run here. I got the news, but I really appreciate it. That's a great call. Call anytime, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up, folks.
Double D.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
That was a great call. That was a great call from Tracy. Wow. That's what I was looking for. Clinton, what kind of texts do you get? What are they what are they asking for? What do they want? Why are they bothering you? You're a hardworking man. I do my shopping at Dullards. Oh, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? Hey, Dad, what's for dinner tonight? How is that going to affect his or hers day? Is it like, let me know what we're having for dinner tonight so I know what I can eat for lunch here at school? I mean, if we're having Salisbury steak at home, I don't want to have Salisbury steak here at school. That's very important. Ah. That's funny. I mean, it's annoying, but that's funny. Live. Oh.
If anything unusual happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
And now, with your permission, I'm going to do my stuff.
Could this day get any more fantastic?
Let's get on with it.
It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Saturday, October 11th at the Schuster Center. It's Not Dead Yet. John Cleese and the Holy Grail at 50. It's a special screening of the beloved cult classic, and then followed by a conversation and audience Q&A with John Cleese. If you'd like to take a Monty Python Holy Grail trivia quiz, be the fifth caller, 937-457-1290. And I'm telling you, you don't really need to know a lot about the movie. I think the people that we had take the quiz on Monday and Tuesday, they'd seen it. But I don't think they would consider themselves experts by any stretch of the imagination. So I kind of help you along. I help you along with this quiz. But this is going to be a big deal because John Cleese, he's, world famous, Monty Python, and here's the thing about Monty Python. You either love him or you hate him, or maybe not. Maybe hate's too much of a word, hard of a word. You just don't get him, because that's like the way my wife is. She's very aware of Monty Python. She, from time to time, will walk in on me watching Monty Python, and she just doesn't get it at all. So, I understand it's not for everybody. And British humor is a little off, at least in comparison to what we're used to here in the States. But I started watching Monty Python on PBS when I was probably, 10, 11, 12 years old. Because they'd show clips, and there was a Monty Python's, flying circus and the whole deal. But anyway, if you want to take the quiz, 937-457-1290. Speaking of my wife, she sent me this meme yesterday, and I wonder how many other husbands are aware of this particular thought. Here's the meme. It says, venting to your husband is so boring. All he offers is logical advice and rational solutions when what you really need is complete sympathy, total validation, and exaggeration. I learned that lesson a long time ago. That as a guy, especially with your spouse, if she comes to you to vent about whatever might be happening in her life. It could be at work. It could be with her siblings or family or a neighbor or, whatever it is, whatever she wants to vent about. It's just better to just listen. Just nod, sometimes shake your head, and then just validate her. Because I used to be the guy that would say, well, let me see, here's what you need to do. I thought I had the answers. And that's kind of a guy thing. Guys are sort of like, here's the problem, here's the solution, let's get to it. Many guys are that way. I'm that way. But lots of times the venting process is just emoting. They don't want your daggone opinions. They don't want your logic. They just want you to shut up and listen. And the earlier you learn that, the better off you're going to be. I see young Parker in there nodding in agreement. And that's a good thing, because when the time comes...
I've already learned.
Yeah, see, you're going to be faced with that. And it frustrates the living daylights out of them. When you try to give them logic. They don't want logic. They're not stupid. They know what's going on. They can figure it out. It's just that guys keep their problems like that sometimes inside. And then women are the opposite. And that's not a general thing, but it's a lot of the time it's true. Anyway, but yeah, I thought that was a very useful meme. All right, we got Rob in Park Lane. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
It's Bob.
Oh, hey, Bob. What's going on? How are you today?
Oh, not too bad. I was just up in the Park Lane. I'm actually from Springboro. But anyways, yeah, and about you're talking about just there about happy relationships.
Yeah.
There's 3 short phrases to happy relationship.
Let's hear them.
Yes, dear. I'm sorry, and you're right.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Somewhere that's printed on a shirt that a husband received on Father's Day or an anniversary or birthday or something, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that worked for my ex-wife.
I got you. All right. So you're going to play the Monty Python Holy Grail trivia quiz. These are for tickets to see Not Dead Yet, John Cleese and the Holy Grail at 50, Saturday, October 11th at the Schuster Center. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Here's our highly produced open for this.
Now look here, my good man. I don't want to talk to you no more, you empty-headed animal food trough whopper. I fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
All right. 3 questions, and I just need the right answer. I'll give you 3 possible answers. It is not C. This is not the current events quiz, but I'm going to help you along, okay? Are you familiar with the movie?
Oh, yeah, but it's been a long time since I watched.
Right. That's the way a lot of people are, but I help you along here. By the way, if you want to go see this, you can get tickets at DaytonLive.org. Just click on it, and you'll find it. All right, here's question number 1. In order to fight a killer rabbit, King Arthur and his knights used the holy hand grenade of fill in the blank. A, Antiqua, B, Antioch, or C, Antwerp?
B, Antioch.
Ah, there you go. All right, here's question number 2. Along with finding the Holy Grail, at one point in the film, King Arthur and his knights are tasked with finding what character who arranges, designs, and sells a type of plant. Was it A, Roger the Shrubber, B, Igor the Ivologist, or C, Archimedes the Arborer?
Hey, Roger the Shrubber.
I should have said arborist, but you are correct. Yes, Roger the Shrubber. One of my favorite characters of the movie, the Shrubber. All right, here's question number 3. King Arthur and his knights at one point considered traveling to the famed Camelot Castle, but decide against making the trek because A, it doesn't have lovely lakes. B, it's the beginning of plague season. Or C, it's a silly place.
C, it's a silly place.
You got it. Well, congratulations, Bob. You are the winner. Hang on the line. We'll get your details. The tickets are going to be at will call, but I will reach out by the end of this week or first part of next, okay?
Okay.
All right, there you go. And that's how you play the Monty Python Holy Grail Trivia Quiz here on the Evening Edge. 937-457-1290 is the telephone number. I posted something about this. Speaking of movies, I posted this on my Facebook today, and I'm curious because I just heard about this maybe a few days ago. Have you heard the name, an actress, Tilly Norwood? Have you heard of Tilly Norwood? She's on Instagram. She looks like a young woman. She's got wavy brown hair, beautiful clear skin. And I guess she's been on Instagram since February. And in her bio, it says she's pursuing an acting career and recently posted about doing screen tests in hopes of landing a gig. Have you heard of her? No? Well, Tilly Norwood is not a real person. She's AI generated, and she was created by a startup company called Particle 6. They say they create digital content for film and TV. So they are, and they've come out and they're being open about this, that this is an AI actress that talks and moves and looks like, in this case, a Hollywood starlet. And there's a video, you can see it on my Facebook. There's like a little promo reel, I guess, from this particular production company, where there's all these people who are talking about this process that they use to create Tilly Norwood. And then there's a tiny little snippet of Tilly where she's talking about something movie related. But every single person in that video is AI. So that's nothing new. I mean, we've heard about this, that this is, happening. It's coming. It's going to become more, standard. But here's the thing that's crazy. Over the weekend, a Hollywood news outlet called Deadline reported that there were Hollywood agents lining up to represent this AI actress. Like, this AI generated thing would have representation like an actual actor. And the studios are engaged in this because, dealing with actors is a pain. They're mercurial. You have to pay them a lot of money. They have egos. Not an AI generated actor or actress. And I'm just curious if people care about this. Like, if this is something that, like, well, that movie's AI, I'm not going to watch that. Because a lot of people made the comparison on my Facebook. Well, what's the difference between that and like puppets and cartoons and animation? True, but you know that you're watching a puppet. You know that you're watching animation. You know that you're watching a cartoon. You may not know you're watching an AI actress or actor. Does that make a difference? And is their performance any better? I'm not sure.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O-double-D.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
I'll be right back.
Up for continued success, keeping the weight off. No shots, no drugs, no prepackaged food, no gimmicks. I eat food that I prepare myself, eat out in restaurants, and I actually think Dayton Weight Loss Secret has made me a better home chef. You don't have to be a gourmet cook to succeed, just an open mind and willingness to develop new habits. Call today for your free consultation at 937-963-0100. That's 937-963-0100. I know you can do this. You can find more information online as well at DaytonWeightLossSecret.com. Call today, 937-963-0100. Tell them Larry sent you. Results may vary. It's a classic motor tale. You've heard fish for dinner. Cleaned up guests. Stew in the house. Game night. They're on their way.
Dayton, Ohio, the birthplace of aviation.
A local mall gains a store. We'll have the latest at 6 now. Back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
Now, to get back to this show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Coming up after 6:30. It is Wing It Wednesday, and that's sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. We are scheduled to have Dan Cochran. He runs, he's the facilities director at Choices in Community Living. He'll be here to talk about what they do here in the Miami Valley. Still looking for some catchphrases for Park at Testa. He's going to be, he is the new host of Touchdown 7 on Channel 7 every Friday night at 11:15. I encourage all Edge heads to watch him in his big debut, and then watch him every Friday after that. But we had a couple. Last night we got one. Park it right there. Kind of like the Mike Hartsock, stay right there. But this park it right there. And then somebody suggested today, I'll be back in 2 minutes to test. Yeah. Because his last name's Testa. I think we can do better than that. I really do. I really do. And I've got a couple more that we're going to talk about after the news here. And then we've got some food news as well. So that's all coming up here on the Evening Edge.
What am I listening to now? What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
Double D.
H.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Live from the WHIO.
Haystack, but not
No, I was trying to get a hold of my Wing It Wednesday guest. I think I saw him pull up in front of the building, and then they turned around and left. But they put cones up in the front because they're doing some work on the parking lot, and I was afraid maybe he was confused as to where to go. But we'll see. No biggie. No biggie. We'll see. That's only happened once, and it was the Salvation Army, and I gave them all kind of grief on the air, which was fun. But their kitchen there, they have a really great kitchen. They serve lunch there every day. I guess it shut down that day for whatever reason, and just wasn't able to do it. But he had me over there a couple of weeks later for some wings, so it was all good. I did have one person, and I didn't mention this on the air, and I'm not going to say who it was, but brought didn't bring wings. They brought basically like what I'd call chicken nuggets.
Ron Auto, 1290 at 95.7 WHIO, Dayton's News and Talk. Depend on it.
If anything unusual happens with breaking news, traffic, or weather during the hour, we'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Hey, welcome to the show. Who is this guy?
He's a local boy.
His name is Todd. He's a talker.
You know, like on the radio?
I mean, for entertainment.
Yeah, that's one word for it. It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me now, 937-457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
I want to have a pizza party. Not just any kind of pizza party. A super awesome pizza party. And I'm inviting all my friends! I want pizza now. I want pizza now. I'm gonna have a pizza party. Cheese and pepperoni.
I love this song.
No vegetables and no anchovies. And I'm inviting all my friends. I want pizza now. I want pizza now.
It is the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. It's National Pizza Month. A whole month dedicated to pizza. Like there needs to be a month for that. I mean, it's America's favorite food. Every month is Pizza Month. You don't believe me, Parker? You don't think pizza's America's favorite food? Like time and time again, it's always ranked at the top. No? Okay.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Almost always. Almost always. It's also National Chili Month. Yeah. So National Pizza Month and National Chili Month. And you might be thinking, well, what if there was some sort of, I don't know, combination? And that brings us to our food news.
Hey, I'm kind of hungry. Who's got the food?
Well, what's your favorite food?
No, flavors your food.
This is a lot of food.
Isn't it glorious?
How you get so big that you order this kind? It is so scrumptious.
I guess this came out last year, and I don't know how I missed it. Because one of my favorite pizza places here in the Dayton area to visit, I love Marion's. Yes, I love Casano's. I love Milano's. I like our local pizza places, you know. Dewey's Pizza. I love Dewey's Pizza. And my wife and I, when we go there, we get the Bronx Bomber, which is pepperoni, sausage. We get mushrooms on half because she doesn't like it. Green peppers. And it comes with like white garlic sauce. It's so good. It's so good. But I missed this last year. Apparently, they introduced a Dewey's Pizza and Skyline Chili mashup. And it goes back on sale October 8th. But it's only there until the 20th. I hate this limited time crap. The Skyline Dip Deluxe Pizza features a cream cheese base topped with Skyline chili, mozzarella, and mild cheddar. It is made deluxe with red beans, diced white onions, and finished with sour cream, fresh tomatoes, and green onions. Man, oh man, that sounds yummy to me. I'm going to have to give it a try.
You could probably make that at home.
Well, you could.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. But a home pizza is not going to taste like Dewey's. But I mean, I've seen people do this before, right? With the chili sauce and, but those are two of my favorite things. I love Skyline and I love Dewey's Pizza. And that is a mashup made in heaven. So anyway, you might be able to check that out. I wanted to get to that because that just sounds so good and it's National Pizza Month. All right, Parker, hop on the line there. We're trying to get a catchphrase for Parker. I thought we would get calls tonight because we have very, very creative listeners on the show. And but we got some on the live stream and they were okay. But I feel like we could get more on the phone. Yeah, I feel like we could get some people coming up with some clever catchphrases for Parker because he's going to be debuting Friday night as the host of Touchdown 7.
I had one earlier.
You did?
We did have a call in.
Oh, you did. What did we get? What was it? Was it any good?
It was okay.
Well, you're trying to be nice to the caller. That's very good of you. What was it?
It was hard to hear him.
Oh,
but it sounded something to the he did use my name, very similar to the one Leslie had yesterday with "Park It" right there. So
okay, what was it? What was it?
It was. I think he literally said "Park It" right there.
Oh, so he stole someone else's idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the ones that I mentioned earlier, see, I was thinking it doesn't have to be like the Hartsock, the traditional Mike Hartsock, stay right there, but something similar that you could use once a show. You don't want to overdo it, right? You're not going to be on TV every night like he was doing the sports.
No.
Something like, don't leave the huddle. Touchdown 7 rolls on right after this.
I liked the hold on to your helmets you had earlier.
Oh, there you go. Hold on to your helmets. More touchdowns coming your way.
Yeah.
Right. And then I like the nacho one just because that's going to like pop off the teeth. You know, like people are like, what did he say?
Did he say nachos?
Get a grip on your nachos. More gridiron greatness after this.
Gridiron greatness.
And then a couple of the other ones I mentioned, if you get an interception, you got to call it Parker's pick 6 of the week. I love that. If it's a great play, you could say that play gets the Testa stamp of approval. I like that. And then take a deep breath. More touchdowns and tackles coming up.
I like that one.
You can use all these. You know, I could produce you. You produce my show. I could produce you. I could feed you with lines. Right?
Yeah.
Here's a couple more.
All
you
right.
ready?
Yeah, go for it.
We've got more hits than a season of The Sopranos. Like that one?
That's good.
We've got more fumbled passes than a singles bar.
Okay, that's good too.
We've got more highlights than a pediatric waiting room. Do you get that one?
I do get that one.
The highlights, the magazine?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You kind of dig a little deeper for that, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah. We've got more sacks than a supermarket.
That one's good. I like that one.
I had another one, but it's not family friendly.
Okay.
It involved a YMCA.
Okay. Well, you tell me later.
Okay. And the last one, we've got more Hail Marys than Sunday Mass.
That's good too. I like that one.
We have a huge Catholic population here in Dayton, and I think they would love you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are all ideas that you can sort of pick and choose from, try to incorporate. I'll leave you the list.
Okay.
You know, and if we have time, maybe tomorrow night we'll try to get some more. You know, maybe this is one of those things people really have to think deep about.
Yeah, it's a thinker for sure.
It is a thinker. It is a thinker. And maybe tomorrow night they'll call us.
Maybe I can sprinkle in a mix of those catchphrases and see which one sticks. What do you think about that?
You could yeah. Or you know what? Throw it in. I'll tell you what. Throw it in the chat GPT and just ask for a bunch of take the ones that I've given you and throw them in there and mix them up.
Yeah.
Right? Like just a blender. Blend them all together.
Chat GPT can be helpful that way.
Yeah. All right. There you go. We got some naked news.
First, we both get naked.
Let's get naked.
Why are you naked?
I didn't know you were naked. He saw me naked.
I think we should get naked.
Be naked.
I am naked.
Well, I saw this story and I thought this could be a clever tactic for panhandlers right here. Because you see him standing out at the corners downtown. I see him every night when I go home. And they got the sign, whatever it says. This is an idea. This is an idea. So I saw this story that there are residents in Tel Aviv, Israel, who have reported to police that they are being harassed by a woman in her 40s who has been hanging around public parks where families go to and begging for money. Panhandling. And this is how she's trying to get them to pay her money. She strips naked in the park, and then for donations, she'll put her clothes back on. And I was thinking this would be a very creative twist to the whole panhandling scene here in the Miami Valley. Naked, give me money, I'll put my clothes back on. Wouldn't you be more likely to hand over a buck to somebody just to get them to put their clothes back on? Like, think of it. Imagine me on the street corner downtown naked, holding a sign that says, "We'll dress for money." You'd be like, "Here, take my wallet. Take it all. There's a Visa in there. Take that." Police say they're aware of the situation and have detained her for questioning, but she continues to strip every time she's released. No word on how much money she's made, but just an idea. Just a thought.
What am I listening to now? What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up, punk.
Double D.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to get my guest.
HIO.
Come on, back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube. Just a quick reminder that tomorrow is our drawing for the Dayton Made gift basket from First Florist. This is the gift basket. We give away one every month, but usually we do it on the first Friday. But this Friday night, we've got high school football, and we're going to be out in Xenia, so I'm going to do the drawing a day early. You can go to my Facebook page, find the little link. You'll see it. You'll see the First Florist Dayton Made gift basket. The great folks there at First Florist. Comes with items from First Florist, Esther Price Candy, Dots Pretzels, Marion's Piazza, Boston Stoker, the Pine Club, and of course, you'll score one of those hard to find Evening Edge with Todd Hollst coffee mugs, unless you shop at Goodwill, where we have found them before for sale that somebody has donated. I wanted to mention this, and Parker just told me a little while ago that he's going to be interviewing somebody from National Trail High School. This is kind of cool. I got an email about this morning from Caitlin Wilson, and I told her I would share this. So T-Mobile does this contest, and I don't know how long they've been doing it, but they call it the Friday Night Lights contest. And 2,100 schools nationwide were up for this award, which is like $1 million that they can use for their facilities, they can use for their athletes, they can use for whatever. And out of those 2,100 schools, it was narrowed down to just a few. And National Trail up in New Paris is one of those schools. Now, this would be great if a local school could win this. So what I did is I put a link on my Facebook page, and you can go to it and you can vote. And I think you can vote every day. And we have such a huge high school football, community here in southwestern Ohio. That would be great for a school like that, because it's this particular contest only kind of targets rural schools. So they could certainly use it. They could use the help. So if you want to give them a vote, by all means, please do. And you can find the link on my Facebook page. They did this really cool video. It was the cheerleaders there at National Trail. They had like a little snippet of Dr. Evil from Austin Powers, where he's like, $1 million, that kind of thing. And they had one of the cheerleaders wearing a bald cap, right? And she did a great job. So you go check that out as well. But pretty cool stuff. Coming up after 6:30, just here in a couple of minutes, it is Wing It Wednesday, sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. And in the house, we've got a couple of folks who are ready to talk to us. Trent Grooms, he is the CEO of Choices in Community Living, and Dan Cochran, he is the facilities director. And they brought me some wings from a place called Berkey's Family Restaurant. And these smell amazing. So we're going to be hearing from them here in a couple of minutes here on Wing It Wednesday on the Evening Edge.
What am I listening to now? What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
Double D.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
on WHIO.
All right. So usually at this point, I turn the cameras on, and the people on the live stream can see you, and I turn on our mics and they can hear us. Not that I would expect you guys to say anything negative or curse, but I'm just letting you know that they can hear you. So, but before we do that, when we get on the air, bring those microphones right up to your mouth. I mean, get close to them. Yeah, don't worry about it, and you'll be great. So everybody will hear you. All right. Turning on the cameras. Okay, that is mic 4, and we got mic 3. All right, there we go. Usually the folks on the live stream, they get annoyed with me because lots of times when I have guests in here, I don't turn the cameras on early because I just like to chit chat with them off the air, and I don't want them hearing everything. But they get on my case. They're so difficult. These edge heads, man. Oh, my mic's on. I'm just kidding, everybody. So, all right. So this is. Let me pull up the Facebook page. That's always helpful.
If you want to visit our outgoing page too, it's cicloh.com.
The website?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me there we go. My computer, and I don't think it's the computer. I think it's my account. Everything has been loading slow today. Hey, wait, did you say you're an IT guy?
Mm-hmm. A good one.
Get him on that.
After the show.
If I let you fiddle with our computers, I'd be in so much trouble. You have no idea. Yeah, for some reason. Well, yeah. All day today on my laptop at my desk, and then on these computers, like your page is still loading.
Could run a speed test. Kind of see
Well,
what kind of bandwidth you're pulling down.
but the thing is, though, is that nobody else is having this problem. So it's not like the Wi-Fi. It's
Well,
like
you're hardlined in.
well, it is. Yeah. But I just mean it's not. Nobody else is having the problem. It's just me. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But yeah, it's still loading.
That is a long time.
What's that?
That is a long time.
It is a long time.
Yes.
The little logo with the purple circle and the green thing, it just keeps cycling. Yeah, I don't know. That's why I went to your Facebook page, because it was doing that earlier on my laptop. Oh well. All right. We've got about 2 minutes.
Okay. Oh, that's your clock there?
Yep.
Okay.
That is nuclear time. So it's like right on. At least that's what they say. I don't know. Yes, Dennis, my computer hates me. That's like I was having trouble getting the camera to click on, but it finally did. Now I'm afraid to touch anything because it.
Yeah.
Hey, do me a favor, Dan. Move the mic a little bit to your right. Turn it a little bit sideways. A little more, because it's right in your face. I can't see your mug. No. Nah. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Maybe if maybe let me do this real quick. That's better. Okay. That's better. Two handsome gents.
You are a kind man.
I'm here to make people smile.
Absolutely. And that's a good thing.
Yep. It's not wanting to load, but I bet it works on my phone. Let's see here. Okay, here we go.
Alrighty, showtime.
We'll stop what we're doing and break in because you need to know now. This is Dayton's News and Talk, WHIO.
Don't hesitate to call.
You call me. You better call me.
Damn it, get me a phone.
Call me on my radio.
I'm gonna call you.
You got him on the radio?
You won't make a simple phone call?
What is wrong with you? It's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call me at 457-1290.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just gotta wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just going to wing it?
You know, I think I'm just going to wing it.
Wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. Live stream is up on Facebook and YouTube, and it is Wing It Wednesday. Sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. And joining me in the studio tonight from Choices in Community Living. They serve folks right here in the Miami Valley, right here in Dayton, Ohio. We've got the CEO, Trent Grooms. Trent, how are you? Thanks for being on tonight.
I'm doing well, and we appreciate the opportunity,
Oh,
sir.
he's got a nice, low, deep voice. And then we've got Dan Cochran. He is the facilities director there at Choices in Community Living. You set this up, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Dude, before we get to Choices in Community Living, Trent, can you do I'm going to ask you to do something very easy because you've got that great voice.
Okay.
Can you just really soulfully say, it's the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst?
It is the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
There you go.
All right.
I love that. Thank you. Let's give him a round of applause for that. That's awesome. All right, gentlemen. Well, here we are. It's Wing It Wednesday. And by the way, thanks for the great smelling wings. I'm sure they taste as good as they smell.
That they do.
Berkey's Family Restaurant on Shiloh Springs. They serve, they got a breakfast buffet every Sunday from 9 to 2. Wow. And they, you said they gave us like an assortment, right, Dan?
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Big shout out to them for giving those to us tonight. So thank you. All right. So let's talk about Choices in Community Living. I've followed them on my Facebook page, and I will share this. They're on Needmore Road. Why don't you tell us a little bit about how you serve the folks here in the Miami Valley?
Excellent. We'd love to. Choices has been in business for 40 years. This is our 40th anniversary, and we care for individuals that are intellectually and developmentally disabled. It's something that we take very seriously, and we are very prideful of putting forth this effort. Our primary focus is to provide them life-enriching experiences,
Okay.
to maximize life to the best of their abilities and capabilities. Through that, we provide numerous services, group homes, day have, non-medical transportation, all of it designed to enrich their lives so
Yeah.
that they can enjoy to the best of their ability, very much like all of us in here. We want to enjoy our lives, and we support them in those efforts.
I would imagine maybe a lot of those folks don't have the support that they need in their families, right? That for whatever reason it might be. These are folks that oftentimes, they get much older, and maybe their caregivers move on.
That's right.
For however that is. So having something like this is vital, because otherwise, what do they do?
That's right. And I do want to make sure we're clear that, or I stress that family members are critical in our relationship.
Sure.
They are
Yeah.
part of the team.
Yeah.
And the team involves the provider, which is Choices in Community Living. And there are a lot of other providers as well that work in this community, this area. And with that, we jointly, along with the county boards, the State Department of DD, collaboratively work to try to build the best support team, which includes natural supports, which could be family members of that nature.
Right.
But you're absolutely on point. As family members grow older, oftentimes, or depending upon the needs of the client, they can't meet the needs.
Yeah.
24-hour care, 365 days a year. It can be very daunting and demanding on families and individuals.
Sure. Well, I'm looking at your Facebook page here, and I see a lot of great pictures, and I see all kinds of activities that you guys are involved with. I see a lot of outdoor type stuff, and looks like some sort of dance or Mother's Day luncheon.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, let's talk about some of the things that you guys do. Like what are some of the activities that your folks participate in? And by the way, do you call them clients or what are you? Consumers. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I studied a little social work when I was in college, and I know that kind of term sort of changes from time to time.
Absolutely.
You know, users, and then customers, and then clients, and so I just wanted to make sure I was using the right term.
Well,
So what
appreciate
are your consumers? What kind of things do they do?
Well, we do an awful lot. Some of our individuals will work during the week, just like you and I do. We also provide what we call day habs, which are like workshops. Ours are very focused on physical activities, YMCAs, Vandalia Recreation Centers. We also have our own. The idea is to get them physically active, keep them engaged. Inclusion is a critical part of our mission, our focus. Our individuals are equally as important as every other individual that walks the face of this earth.
Sure.
And we want to make sure that they are engaged in the community and enjoy things. For example, we have our Halloween dance. We have our breast cancer walk. We've recently had an Easter egg hunt, our client picnic. All of these things are designed to get them involved. Some of our staff are very good at getting the individuals and taking them to where they want to go. For example, we have had clients go on cruises. I use the term clients, consumers interchangeably, but we've taken them on cruises. We've gone down to Gatlinburg.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Some like
indeed.
real excursions.
Real excursions. We have one that's out right now. We also get involved in WWE. We've got some clients.
Are they wrestling?
Well, they don't actually wrestle.
Oh,
but they
okay. I
love to
thought maybe
go.
we'd be on to something here. That could be great video.
Although we do have those individuals that believe they can wrestle.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they probably can.
Please tell me you've got them playing pickleball at least.
I want to say yes, in our day hab and in the YMCA.
Okay, yeah.
They get involved in that.
I would imagine that is a great activity for people to get active. It doesn't take a lot, it's you don't really, I guess if you really, play to win, it can get a little crazy, but that would be like a nice exercise,
It is.
Yeah.
It is. We in the gyms we're in, they play basketball, walk the track, lift weights, utilize the equipment. The best part of the community-based programs is that our clients get to interact with non-DD individuals in the community.
Yeah.
And it does a big part of educating folks on our population. Individuals that don't have much experience in dealing with our population may be a little hesitant or timid, maybe afraid. And our clients are some of the sweetest, lovingest individuals that you can imagine.
And it works both ways, right?
It does.
Because maybe folks, like you said, who aren't used to dealing with folks that have disabilities, it gives them some education, but also the folks that are dealing with those disabilities, they in turn gain a lot from the interaction with everybody else, gives them more confidence.
That's right.
Yeah. So that's Trent Grooms. He's the CEO. Now, Dan, you're the guy who set this all up, and you say you're an IT guy. I'm having issues with my computer today.
As soon as we're off the show, man, I'll fix it for you.
I told you, if I let you touch this computer, I will be out of a job. But so what do you do there at Choices in Community Living?
A lot.
Everything.
Everything? Yeah.
No, I handle the IT, the security stuff, all the different facilities. We have a number of homes that we own, different homes that we staff. multiple offices. So, something breaks, I fix it.
Okay. So you're kind of like, pardon the term, like a handyman, but a high-tech handyman.
Swiss Army employee.
Right. So if somebody's having trouble with their remote, you're the guy to call.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you talked about the houses. You guys own some houses.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about that. I mean, the services we've sort of discussed, but folks that come to live in these homes, many of them do require around the clock care, and you provide that.
Yeah.
But let's just talk about that environment. Talk about what it's like being in those homes and just life in that.
Yeah.
In that
We're
situation.
very proud of our locations, as well as we collaborate with INHC, which is Innovative Housing Corp as well. So we own 8 homes, and in these homes, they're very nice homes. We work very hard to maintain them, upgrade them. They're in nice communities. One of the things that we like to stress is our clients' homes are no different than your home. The services we provide in their homes, and it is their homes. Now, ours are owned by Choices, others are owned by other individuals that we rent from, but it is their residence.
Right.
So we are guests in their homes, and we respect that. We do cooking, cleaning, assist with passing meds if the client can't pass their own. We wash clothes, take out the trash, shovel snow, get them dressed, cook their meals, and to the best of our abilities and their abilities, they assist us.
Right.
So we are not their servants. We are there with them to help them accomplish the life assisting things that they need. Essential things.
Yeah.
Bathing, if appropriate. So it's really nice. It's a fulfilling environment. We are very appreciative and try to be good stewards of our taxpayer dollars, which is how most of the majority of our clients are funded through Medicaid dollars. And so we keep their houses up. We clean them on a regular basis. We accommodate or address the houses to things that they like.
Right.
One of our individuals is crazy about Batman. So you can imagine he has his share of Batman items.
Is this him? I saw a flyer on your Facebook. It's some sort of promotion, Boo Bucks 2025, and there's some pictures of some of your consumers in costume, including Batman.
That's right.
Yeah.
That is him.
Wow, that's kind of nice to have your very own Batman
absolutely
on staff or, at the house, just in case.
He is a superhero.
Yeah.
And you actually hit the nail on the head. Not only is he a consumer client that we serve, he also works for us.
Yeah. Well, see, there you go.
That's right. So part of our engagement is to...
You got your own crime fighter.
Yes, we do. We have our own sheriff. It's really enlightening and enriching and very humbling.
Right.
You oftentimes get wrapped up in your own issues and trips, and then you run into a client and they're smiling from ear to ear, and it just lifts you in so many ways.
Let's talk about this fundraiser.
Yes.
Not fundraiser.
That's right. Fundraiser.
The Boo Bucks 2025. It says you can win 10 grand.
Yes.
What's that about?
It's a 50-50 raffle.
Okay.
And we use these dollars from these raffles. We have 2. We have our bunny bucks during the Easter season.
That makes sense.
And we have an Easter egg hunt that the clients participate in. And then we have the Boo Bucks. And what happens with these, once we split out the funds, we then use these dollars to help fund activities that the clients don't have the funds for themselves.
Right, yeah.
We've paid for flights for individuals to go family reunions in Texas. Or if an individual wants new furniture and can't afford it, we will use these dollars to get them new furniture or whatever the case they may need.
Or a Batmobile.
Or a Batmobile.
Yes.
Man, that would be nice.
That would be cool.
And actually, we have a quasi-Batmobile. We have a driving simulator.
Oh, well, there you go.
And we use the simulator, or we will be using the simulator to teach clients who want to learn how to drive. All
right. Well, if you're listening and you want to help support Choices in Community Living, I would go to my Facebook page. You will find a link to their Facebook page and also to their website. And you can buy tickets. You can, support it this way, and maybe you
Absolutely.
win some cash.
That's right.
That would be great. Hang tight. We're going to come back and we'll wrap up real quick here on Wing It Wednesday, sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friends. I'm here with Trent Groom, CEO of Choices in Community Living, and Dan Cochran, Facility Director of the same. And we'll be back in just a second.
What am I listening to now?
What is this?
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
It's a radio show. It's entertainment.
Fill it up.
T-O.
Double D.
H.
Oh.
Double L.
S-T. I can remember that.
Locally grown, seriously funny.
I'm puzzled by the whole thing.
On WHIO.
Call today or visit mcair.com. WHIO FM Pleasant Hill, WHIO Dayton, Ohio, the birthplace of aviation.
Possible rain coming early next week. We'll have latest at 7 o'clock. Now back to the Evening Edge with Todd Hollst on 1290 and 95.7 WHIO.
All right, we got to get back to the show.
The Evening Edge with Todd Hollst.
Call Todd now, 937-457-1290, or message him at Evening Edge Todd.
Locally grown, seriously funny on WHIO.
Just kind of wing it and see where the moment takes us.
Yeah, I think we should probably just wing it.
If you go in there, you're going to have to wing it.
Sometimes you just got to wing it, right?
Or we could just wing it.
Go ahead and wing it. So we're just going to wing it?
You know, I think I'm just going to wing it.
Just wing it.
Back here on the Evening Edge, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7. It is Wing It Wednesday, sponsored by My USA Credit Union, your best financial friend. I'm here with Trent Groom, CEO of Choices in Community Living, and Dan Cochran. He's the facilities director at Choices in Community Living. So, gentlemen, you told me during the break that you're looking to hire some people. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
So let's hear about that, Dan.
Yeah, if anyone's interested in joining the team and being able to serve some of the most amazing people you'll ever meet, you can go to our recruiting page. It's CICLJOBS.com.
Okay, and are there specific qualifications like medical background or
We do all of
social
our training
worker?
in-house.
Oh, so okay, so you could be coming fresh.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. And Trent, you also said that there are volunteer opportunities as well, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like with our jobs and the volunteers, the thing we hope focus on is individuals that have a caring heart and care about others. Individuals that may be looking to fill time, feel free to reach out. Weekends, days, evenings, all of those things are available, and you will be truly enriched by the experience.
Hit us with the website one more time.
The main website is CICLOH.com. That's
Okay.
short for Choices in Community Living, Ohio. And then if you want to join the team, it's CICLJobs.com.
Excellent. Well, Trent and Dan, thank you both for being on the show. It was nice meeting you both. You guys, sounds like your organization does amazing work here in the Miami Valley. So thank you for that. If you want details, once again, you can find the link to those websites on my Facebook page. Just look me up at Evening Edge Todd and you can get more details, or maybe you know somebody that could use those services. Have a terrific Wednesday night, and we'll be back tomorrow just after 5 here on the Evening Edge.
So that's it? I'm afraid so. That was exciting.
But I've heard enough of this weird crap.
We'll try again tomorrow. Yeah.
That's all for tonight, folks.
All right, we'll see you next time. So pull the plug already.